So guys, before continuing on with this video, first I want to say subscribe, like and comment down below what you guys think of this duel, after you watch it of course. But before we continue, I just want to clarify a few things because some people are questioning how I chose these decks and stuff. So how I chose these was I am part of a Discord community who I put in saying, what are some really bad decks you can think of, but can still somewhat perform, because obviously there are worse decks than Pure Incantation and Barrier Stun. A lot worse deck. I could clear a random mission card and create a worse deck. However, for content purposes, these decks have to be somewhat viable. So what my criteria for this was below Rogue, but somewhat competent. Like they can occasionally do cool stuff. Like for example, there'll be like one guy at locals playing these decks. Barrier Stun's a bit of an exception. That's because Dragon Boy, the guy who played it, really just wants to play a deck for meme purposes. Obviously, that deck is a rogue, even sometimes occasionally pushing tier 2. Oh, it's a rogue deck. But yes, decks like Pure Incantation. Although someone said it's the best engine for rituals, though I do agree, rituals as one aren't great, like at all, and Pure Incantations are terrible. Like realistically, even their biggest monster isn't good. So that's just the premise. So these aren't. I'm not some big hotshot YouTube Yu-Gi-Oh player who knows everywhere Yu-Gi-Oh. Because someone said, "What's my qualifications? How have I chose these?" I am just a guy who likes Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm doing this for content purposes. I'm doing it because I don't like the current meta. I'm doing it because I know a lot of other people don't like the current meta. So I'm putting something different out there. That's how I've decided these decks. I'm doing it for content purposes and for my enjoyment and for those who will watch the videos enjoyment. So without further ado, let's get back into the video. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.
Welcome back guys to another episode on the channel. We are joined with Dragon Boy 751.
Hello.
And we are on the second game of round 1 of the best of the worst tournament. Following up from the absolutely high intensity gameplay that was Stun versus Incantation, we are joined today by me piloting Constellar and a little saucy surprise by Dragon Boy in this one.
This was going to be my original deck that I was going to play like forever, but it isn't, and it's scum. So
well, we'll see. We'll see. I luckily win or scissors here and get to go first. I never played Constellar. I started playing long after Constellar was a thing, so I actually had no idea what half these cards did. But a good start is Tenki, because you get to add the Kaus to hand. I'm not sure how to pronounce these cards, by the way, but Kaus is the one that helps basically tuna stuff. But it just helps get your Pleiades. So starting off with a normal summon of Pollux, which gives you your normal summon, additional normal summon, and then Duality, which I in theory really should have done first. But and the thing is, I know what you're playing, so I don't know why I add this here, because this isn't good against the matchup. But you know, hey, I realise that as I'm playing it as well. I even say to you, "Wait, you're playing this deck, aren't you?" I'm like, "Oh crap." But we continue. So
I realised there's a misplay here. You use Duality, and when you use Duality, you can't special summon for the turn.
Oh, that is a massive misplay.
Yeah, so in theory, this duel is completely invalid.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, really, yeah, I guess.
Well, I didn't point it out at the time, but keep in mind, we are still prone to misplays every now and then.
In theory.
And it's once again a low quality voice me, because I can't be asked to plug my actual mic in. And as well as low quality voice, you've got the low quality PNG image of a pause symbol, because I can't be asked to find a high quality one. Well, so I'm just explaining this. So yes, Duality was a bad activation here, because it was actually a legal activation because it's additional normal summon, so it was legal, but I couldn't push someone after this. However, this could easily be fixed by just not activating the Duality. It doesn't make a difference to this outcome of the game. Duality, it will be another illegal misplay later on in the later games, but I don't think it changes the outcome massively at all, really. It's just adding extenders for the turn after, which I probably would have drawn. In a second, when I'd come back in it, you'll hear me say I will draw on Raigeki for turn, which is why I add with the Duality, which I wouldn't have. I would have actually drawn the monster. But I'm very small brain and didn't work that out. But it's all good. Doesn't change the outcome of the game. Your van boys can put your pitchforks down. I know I activated it and then continued to special summon. I know I messed up. I am not a pro player. I like to be competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm not great at it, as you can tell. I've never played Constellar in my life. I don't play decks which play Duality, so just let me off, okay? Okay. enjoy the rest of the video, guys. In a bit.
Okay, so in theory, an easy fix is I don't use duality. I draw Raigeki next turn anyway because it was the top card, wasn't it? You activate the mine here, which I'm saying I can't be fucking bothered already.
In the mines.
I judgment that because I was like I can't. I'm not dealing with mine.
This isn't my main mine deck. This is.
And this is the Witch Nurse Burn deck.
Dark Lord Nurse Reficule, or Reficule the Fallen, as she was known before she was Dark Lord.
But yes, the Burn crappy deck. And it's going to stand by you're trying to think of the correct chain links to activate your trap cards, do some big damage to me. Starting off with, I'll let you explain because you're the one who played this deck.
Okay, so the Paths of Destiny, basically each player tosses a coin, and if it's heads, you gain life points, if it's tails, you lose.
I accidentally did collide effect here.
Basically, Reficule's effect is if my opponent was to gain life points, they would take that damage instead. So he takes 2k anyway.
So I don't bother flipping.
Then I have the possibility to gain 2,000. I don't. I flip tails because I absolutely suck at tossing coins.
Because you're bad at Yu-Gi-Oh, you know. Great players always get heads. That sounds mad. That sounds mad.
Quote you on that.
That sounds mad. That sounds mad.
Great players always get heads.
Alright, okay. Well, that's a mad statement there. And then
I'm quoting you on that every now and then.
On resolution, you flip the Reckless Greed to just draw 2. I declare the effect of Omega just randomly. I don't mean to. Something's click that's happened here.
Oh, by the way, if you're going to leave comments, ask him about his Phoenix and Chimera.
I will rather you didn't. So yeah, I would have drawn Raigeki for turn anyway, I think. You try Ring of Destruction. I'm still a bit funny about this ruling, but you can target it, but it's unaffected, so it wouldn't get destroyed, so you can't destroy it and do damage.
I couldn't use Ring of Destruction anyway, because the attack has to be less lower, than your life points.
So it was an illegal activation, but I think you end up sending it to the grave anyway.
No, I think I put it back because
I realised it's an illegal activation, yeah.
Yeah, that's when we realised I couldn't have actually done it. Yeah, Destruction's bad.
It is not, yeah, I agree. Oh, do we not fix it? No, we don't. I think it was Kayon.
No, I remember we do fix it, but it just takes a while.
Okay.
Because we're discussing
Oh, yeah, we're discussing how this works, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, resetting it.
Yeah.
But Constellars are unaffected by things for the rest of this turn. I just attack with damage and pass turn, so you could have nothing else to follow up. So you're sitting there on a Ring of Destruction.
What was my other set card? Was it Bad Reactions?
No, we'll see at some point, won't we? You're starting off with Desires, that's fine.
I pray here, please give me something that burns, because I think it was Bad Reactions set. Gives me something that burns, and I don't think I get anything.
I think this is when you realise that you just have nothing here. Let's quickly check your set before you go. Bad Reaction, yeah.
Yeah. Thing is, you're on 2,000 life points. 2,000 life points wouldn't be, but oh no, that's it. I accidentally banish it here. Like I said, I'm not used to the block system.
We click very quickly.
I was trying to summon Reficule, I think, and I accidentally.
Oh yeah, that's the most annoying thing when you go to summon it and you click on the thing and it's and the hand.
That card back was because I used Reficule last turn and I couldn't.
He drew it for turn. Yeah.
Oh.
But
the other card, it was just a Bad Reactions.
Yeah, I believe it wholeheartedly, and I don't think it really changes the outcome of this duel too much. Okay. Like with the Raigeki doesn't really change the outcome too much. You just take a bit more damage then. So even if I didn't have the Raigeki in hand, I still would have destroyed your monster. Another Reckless Greed, which, by the way, people, if you don't know, doesn't stack, so it's not 3 turns now to wait. It's just still 2.
Yeah. As long as you activate it during the 2-turn cooldown period,
it just goes back to 2.
You can activate as many as you like.
Okay, I start off with someone of. I'm not even pronouncing that one. And I got a Sombra here. Yeah, you try activating Ring of Destruction. I basically make all of them unaffected.
Because I wasn't clear on the fact that basically the Xyz monster says during either player's turn, and I didn't think it was a quick effect.
Yeah, so basically how during either player's turn's effects, I'm sure a lot of you know, these cards probably exist for the turn quick effect, before the PS, the thing that they have. Basically before quick effects existed. So they said during a player's turn, which is basically turn for quick effect. Same with UTC. That's term says during a player's turn. Same with miscellaneous source.
Ultimate Conductor Tower.
So this is when I'm going for the big boy OTK, and then you point out to me during the battle phase that can't actually attack directly with Utopia. So I'm
Yeah,
sitting there going, oh,
so I
bro, I've
remember
got
you
so
took
much
your
damage.
doubles effect.
Yeah.
I actually read the cards.
I play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't read cards.
Look, there's the. Oh, here's
Oh,
one
the
of my favorite
struggles. I
cards.
hate the fact you can't unattach monsters in dueling books. So if you mess up like that, you just got to send them all to grave. I banish it. Everything's just going wrong here.
I'm just sitting there in the back, just laughing.
Just laughing at my suffering.
What's funny is later on I do the exact same thing, but I actually managed to menu it properly.
Yeah.
It was in the Red Eyes duel that I actually managed to menu it properly. But I'm so big.
So you're thinking with your big brain plays, you activate your battle reactions.
Yeah.
And summon
normal
witch.
summon Condemn Witch.
I think you try activating its effect here, and realize that you have no targets.
Yeah, I banished the last of my chalice off Dyers. Oh no!
Oh no, this is the one you have effect.
No, that was it. I don't have any Reficule targets
Reficule,
left.
yeah.
During
Oh mate, don't spoil it, don't.
I'm spoiling it.
Yeah, I forget that card's a thing, and he plays that card regularly. And
yeah, see, I activate the effect, but it doesn't work. It makes Phoenix.
And I'm so dumb. I thought we had a burn card, so I was waiting for him to do it, so I was like, I'll get rid of reactions quickly. But no,
you had a 1 in 3 chance and you picked wrong.
Negate my attack, double it, attack again with 10k damage, and he just...
Fuck! You're kidding! Judge. Fuck! Fuck this kid! Fuck you!
I'm flipping the magic cylinder.
And I'm dying at this point, because I think it's just the funniest way to lose a duel.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to game 2 and we'll start again, feeling a bit more lucky this time, hopefully.
Best way is when you flip magic cylinder against like 10,000 attack or more.
Which
like
is exactly what you did.
Marju, for instance.
Which is exactly what you did. You did it was 10k attack.
I know.
It's just
it's just the most rewarding thing.
I should have activated Rota here, but I'm dumbass. But I started with a normal summon of Angeldi. I realised that it wasn't the one that lets the continuous normal summon, so quickly activates effect before I resolve the effect of thingy to summon Kaos Kaos here.
In theory, you would have just normal summoned it, then special summon Kaos, then
activated Rota. But yeah, I thought it was the one that gives you the additional normal summon, but I realised that that's Pollux, or whatever his name is.
Pollux.
There's some, let's see, Pollux. So add for next turn. I think I end on pretty much the same board here of, X Season to, what's his name? Omega, and pass turn, more than likely.
Oh, and you ever got anything doing barrier stun when you do the exact same? You make.
But I'm not stunning.
Yeah, I'm stunned. But
I'm not stopping you from playing. I'm just making me unaffected.
And
start with a mine again,
mine.
and then flipping up the banishment of the Dark Lord, which gives you the nurse.
Be Reficule to hand. This was probably the best one, right? In theory, looking back, I wish I'd gone for the magic cylinder.
I think Cylinders looking back was probably the right play here, but you're probably thinking, hey, my sets are dead, haven't got anything to do here. In theory, it's the right thing to do here if you had more follow up. But then, realistically, okay, I know what my sets are. I should have activated these in your end phase. I'm quite frustrated I didn't. Oh, voice break, love the shit. So back in standby.
I didn't.
So you're
I
activating
linked
Rakdos
Chimera
Breezy
into Phoenix.
Leave me alone.
No, I will never
Turn
leave you
two.
alone for that.
Oh, and from this point on, I'm really sure that you turn off the auto duel thing.
Yeah, auto draw here, just to be safe.
So I'm just chilling here. I know I have a way to out the mine, so I'm just chilling, thinking of what to do next. Because obviously you got side in the outs, activate Cosmic, banish the mine, attack for big boy damage.
See, and now I'm thinking, okay, good, I can now summon my Reficule and not have mine pop. And he took 1,000, so theoretically he should be.
It's a plus for him, more or less, he thinks. You took 2/4 damage, but that's not a really big thing for a burn deck. Setting some more flipping back row. And then with the witch. And passing turn. This is the big boy burn time. I activate in standby. I activate twin, so I can the 2 sets.
That's when I flip gift card.
Gift cards.
Yeah.
Passing priority to me, so I activate judgment, and you try and chain. What was it? Oh, thingy. The Path of Destiny.
Path of Destiny.
But I remind you that that's spell speed. You can only respond to a counter trap with a counter trap. Because spell speed 3. You can't respond to spell speed 3 with spell speed 2. Children's card game, by the way.
Yeah, children's card game.
But yeah, the 2 cards still get popped, and you're sitting there going, "For fuck, what? No, why? You're not."
Yeah, I'm just sitting there confused. I'm like, wait, hold on, what?
Why are they being banished?
And then those 2 get popped.
What was the other card I hit? Oh, try and guess.
I think I hit you with try and guess once, and it was funny.
Yeah, try and guess is a. I didn't even read the card at this point, so I wasn't paying. I really should have been paying more attention to the cards I hit.
What I like is the fact that it says if each player has an extra deck, so it mentions Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, but it works with Link as well because it's still an extra deck. But basically, if I call Xyz, Fusion, or Synchro, any of them, my extra deck is full of Link monsters. So
so yeah, I guess that still works. Yeah, you can only call them, but you have to have. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
It just says if each player has an extra deck, declare one, and it only allows you to declare Fusion, Synchro, or Xyz. So if it's all links,
okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
3000. Unless you don't have say I.
So you mess up again and try to set the witch, but then you end up doing that.
Yeah. I will get better with Dueling Book eventually. It's because I'm playing a deck that sets things. When I normally play either Mystic Mine or Salaban, great. It doesn't set things off.
Oh, I normally summon the Klaus here to increase itself by 1. Oh, why am I doing this? I'm increasing its own level by 1. Why am I doing the public? Attack your set, knowing who it is because someone forgot to set it. So my Klaus here is now.
If I set it properly, would you have had Coast attack it?
Probably not, because I'm in the habit of attacking all my highest monster first because of that reason.
See, if I had got
so that's
the
me
Magic
taking game 2.
Here, then
well, I could have activated Chaos to make me unaffected.
It just negates the attack.
Yeah, but you can't negate the attack because it's unaffected. So you couldn't. I don't know. I'd have to read Medical Sinners again.
Yeah, I don't think it works like that.
I had to read Sinners again because if it's negate attack and then do that, then it obviously doesn't work. You have to be able to negate the attack. So starting off with the normal, maybe a few less sets than you'd like. I think I open up with a bang of a hand here.
Yeah, then just twin twisted them, and I'm like.
So this is when you're doing try and guess. I'm like, oh, let's see how this works, and then you reveal to me your deck of all Link monsters. I'm like, oh.
Monsters. Call Xyz because so I know he's playing, the 1Xyz. Oh, and then I just use Forbidden Chalice.
I mean, technically it's late to use it, but I knew what it was doing. It's fine. I didn't take that big a deal. If you just activated it as Chain Link 2 and then activated Try and Guess Chain Link 3, it would have been fine.
Yeah, keep in mind these are just kind of fun tools that we're doing. These aren't competitive. If these were competitive, then we wouldn't be playing these decks.
No. Again, this is probably me making the mistake again of making probably a Constellar here when I shouldn't be able to special summon.
I would activate Mystic Mine and then you would cry.
Yeah, fuck Mystic Mine. Oh, I really enjoyed today, guys. Sorry about that.
Either that or I'd hit you with an impermanence and then you'd still cry.
So I get Tanky here. Add the Beast Warrior, the Kaus. Oh yeah, see that's the first. I can't special summon this down, but I end up going into the Pancratops. Realistically, I don't think it's the biggest outcome in the game. I would have just done this the turn after, but it is technically a legal activation. And I'm so happy that Tenki boosts Corpse by 100 because I actually forgot that your Nurse was boosted by 400.
Yeah.
And I would have ran into him like, oh crap, I just wasted a monster.
Yeah, you special summon Pancratops, but you shouldn't have been able to.
No, but in theory it doesn't make too much. I could have just done the turn afterwards. So I judgment your witch, which is a smart move. Because that's your normal summon gone. It's not looking great, to be fair.
Oh yeah, then you Pancratops my back row. which I didn't think you could do, but you can.
I can. I technically couldn't have done that turn, but I would have had to do it the turn after. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I normal summon the Chaos. Activate its effect, doing crit. So they're both level 5, I believe. And me being a dumbass, think. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that yet. I want to get a bit more damage in. I'm sitting here trying to big brain work out some maths. Attack both of them, do 38 damage. Overlay into Constellar Pallades.
Pleiades.
And set 1, and then I think this is where you scoop. Because I don't think, you had no.
Yeah,
What was your hand? Your hand was Nurse, a bad reaction, but I would have returned.
Basically, two of the same.
I would have returned Nurse with Constellar Pallades, but I also had a Judgment set, so I could negate the summon.
God.
So I had a bit of a banging hand in that one. So with that, we have the leaving of the famous, very, very infamous, not really famous at all,
Infamous.
Nurse deck, and we have Constellars moving on into the next round. So we both have one deck going forward. And one deck out, so we're even one at a piece out right now, heading into the next round, which was I can't remember off the top of my head, but we will see it in the next one. So
Red Ice one. I think it was the Red Ice one.
I don't think it was. I think it was no one first, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.